Feeling nostalgic? Like and subscribe, or this will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Cartoons were no doubt the reason we got out of bed in the morning. We related quite well to the animated characters, and a day without seeing them was a gloomy day. Weirdly enough, these fantasy creations molded our lives, personalities, and actions as kids in a way nothing else has ever done. Now, imagine if you could see your favorite cartoon character in real life walking down the street. How would you react? Number 1. Tom and Jerry. Well, if it isn't the typical Tom and Jerry, who hasn't watched this cartoon? If you didn't, then your childhood must have been boring. This cartoon was about a scheming cat's pursuit of a clever mouse that sent us to never-ending laughter. It's sorta hard not to consider how many times Tom fails to catch Jerry, and the few times the two become buddies and switch up on each other. Though the characters never talked, it's always humorous to see Jerry foil Tom's efforts to catch him and live to annoy him another day. But unlike our animated frenemies, these real-life Tom and Jerry are taking the chase seriously. As Jerry tries to escape Tom in every possible way, Tom isn't letting things go. I bet he's used to Jerry winning the chase and isn't going to let it happen in the real world. The second cat coming in reminds us of Butch, who always fought with Tom over a female cat. In the end, Tom wins and takes his meal home. Number 2. Woody and Buzz. Could that be a real-life Woody and Buzz? It seems that these two characters tend to find themselves catching up to the lorry. What's it this time, Woody? Did Andy leave you again? Toy Story was one of the best cartoons in the 90s. It always left us wondering if our toys came to life when we weren't around. The story is based on the adventures of toys that belonged to a boy named Andy. Woody, a sheriff from the Old West, was his favorite toy, until Andy got a toy spaceman named Buzz Lightyear for his birthday. Due to his jealousy, Woody attempted to get rid of Buzz. He accidentally knocks him out of the window in the process. Woody tries to rectify his mistake by making sure he saves Buzz before the family moves to their new house. 3 other sequels in the franchise kept our childhoods interesting. Well, it kinda seems that toys really come to life. How else would they have gotten on the lorry? Number 3. Timon and Pumbaa. Here comes the ultimate Lion King friend couple, the life of the movie. I couldn't stop laughing during their scenes because they were so funny. Even in real life, it appears that these two are inseparable. Take a look at them. They've most likely created the best friendship memories in history. Timon and Pumbaa is a Disney spin-off of The Lion King. The animated series follows the adventures of Timon, a meerkat, and Pumbaa, a warthog, who are best friends with Simba. The 3 make an excellent team, especially after introducing Simba to their catchphrase, Hakuna Matata. Their bond is so strong that it manifests itself in these two animals. In the real world, warthogs are said to allow meerkats to ride on their backs because they eat the body ticks on them. I don't know about you, but I'd go to great lengths to have such a healthy friendship. Number 4. Nemo and Dory. Do you know what you have to do when life gets you down? You just have to keep swimming. This is how Nemo and Dory keep their friendship going despite all the tough times they go through. In both Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, Dory plays a significant role. She's a majestic blue tang fish with short-term memory loss. The oceans of the Indo-Pacific are her habitat. She resembles Nemo's parents. Nemo and Dory get along like mother and son. She offered to assist him in searching for his father, since she was glad to meet someone kind, even if she wasn't aware that she was also looking for him at the same time. It must be nice to maintain a friendship for this long. Nemo and Dory practically look adorable. Well, you would have thought that Nemo and Dory would be found dwelling deep in the ocean gracefully. The question is, should we be expecting a new Nemo and Dory movie in real life? If this happens, it would certainly make the news. Number 5. Peter Griffin and Meg. Who knew Family Guy's character Peter Griffin and Meg were based on real-life people? It's hard to forget these two notorious characters since they made such an impression in this adult cartoon. Take a look at these two people. It's hard not to agree with them. The guy already sounds like Peter Griffin in Family Guy. Just wait for the joke that's about to come up. You know he never misses one.
Oh, it's freaking Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
And there goes Meg. At least she's not plotting something mischievous, because you know, it never ends well. Meg is the older sister of Stewie and Chris, and the oldest child of Peter and Lois Griffin. But she also serves as the family's scapegoat, getting the least amount of love and attention while bearing the brunt of their abuse. It looks like they aren't fictional anymore. These two are actually really cracking ribs with their silly jokes. If you haven't seen Family Guy yet, you should. You're really missing out.
Oh yes, you're really missing out.
Thanks, Stewie. Number 6. Bambi and Thumper Frolic. Thumper and Bambi from the Disney movies are real. Too adorable. I only hope that Flower doesn't show up while Bambi and Thumper are playing. This is the wonderful moment Bambi and Thumper in real life were discovered walking together in a forest. A wild deer and a rabbit were seen on camera strolling down a woodland trail. The black rabbit waits till he can resume his strolling with his companion, while the fawn veers off the path to sniff the shrubs. The younger deer keeps moving forward as his animal companions hop alongside him. The two resemble the Disney characters Bambi and Thumper, who became friends after going on a stroll in the woods. It looks like Thumper remembers what Bambi told him. If you have nothing nice to say nothing at all. Nothing is more peaceful than a silent walk with a friend. Wouldn't you agree? Number 7. Dalmatian Street. If this isn't the famous Doug and Delilah running around, then someone went through a whole lot of trouble to get their exact copy. Some of you probably haven't seen this animation or just forgotten about it, so let me catch you up to speed. Dottie Smith's 1956 book and Walt Disney's 1961 film 101 Dalmatians served as an inspiration for 101 Dalmatian Street, which has been modernized and is set in present-day London. It tells the story of 97 younger pups, all of whose names start with D. They live by themselves, including the 97 younger puppies, parents Doug and Delilah, and the two oldest Dalmatian siblings, Dylan and Dolly. Well, this is obviously not all the puppies. They're probably running around somewhere. But hey, I'd like you to meet Dimitri, 1, 2, and 3. These 3 puppies drinking water are best friends for life. Well, practically, they're inseparable. Number 8. Simba and Nala. We can't mention the ultimate Lion King couple without mentioning Simba and Nala, right? These two were best friends when they were cubs. Nala and Simba were close pals and often embarked on outings together as cubs, including the visit to the elephant graveyard. When they discovered they were engaged to one another, neither cub was happy and said that as pals, they couldn't get married. Later, they grew up and became lovers. Nala then became Simba's queen. She gives him a daughter, Kiara, and a son, Kion. Her relationship with Simba is one to be admired by many. Well, here's your favorite couple no longer ruling the jungle. It looks like this beautiful couple is spending the rest of their retired acting days in a cage, eating steak. I'm sure they're really enjoying each other's company. Number 9. Kung Fu Panda. If it isn't the Dragon Warrior during training, the way he handles the sticks is a clear indication that he knows what he's doing. For a moment, you'd have thought it was a live-action remake of Kung Fu Panda. For those who haven't watched this film yet, then you're missing a whole lot of vibes. The CGI animated action film revolves around an overweight, clumsy panda who's chosen as a protector of the Valley of Peace. With this charming DreamWorks animation movie, be ready for greatness. Po is a noodle-slurping dreamer who must embrace his actual self, fuzzy warts and all, in order to become the ultimate dragon warrior. Despite his physical appearance, Po is a high-spirited warrior who never gives up. Unbelievable, right? One thing, never doubt the Dragon Warrior because he always does his duty in the end. This panda definitely has the best master. Number 10. Rapunzel. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. When the Disney film Rapunzel came out in 2010, all the little girls wished they had hair as long as Rapunzel's. The film is based on a little princess with magical long blonde hair who yearns to leave her secluded tower. The magical hair is a result of the queen drinking a magical flower with healing powers while expecting the princess. When an old beggar finds out that the princess's hair has the same magical powers as the flower that made her young, she steals the baby during the night and keeps her in the tower, pretending to be her mother. Enough with the fictional story. Now let's journey to real life. As for the real-life Rapunzel, Inga Van, her hair is as long and golden as Rapunzel's, but doesn't have any magical powers. She lives the fairy tale dream of so many young girls. But having long hair comes with so much responsibility. Inga Van spends hours brushing her hair. She plans on cutting her hair someday as the career she wants to pursue doesn't allow her to keep such long hair. How sad. Until next time, adios.